Hi everyone. Today it's another new band and new song. Today the band is Passenger and the song is Let Her Go from 2012. Michael David Rosenberg, better known by his stage name Passenger. Oh, okay, it's not a band, it's an artist. Michael David Rosenberg, better known by his stage name Passenger, is an English folk singer, songwriter, and musician. Oh, this could be pretty nice. Let's see how it sounds.
Well, you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. And you let her go.
What an interesting voice. When he first started singing, I was not expecting that at all. But I like it, actually. There's something unique, it has a real personality. But how would I describe this voice? It's kind of small, isn't it? Not weak, but it has a very small, sort of high-pitched overtone to it, and maybe a bit, should I say, bird-like, perhaps? I'm gonna have to think about that. But anyway, there's something very individual about the voice. It's not just, okay, another nice voice. Yeah, I like it. It's nice. There's a very distinctive quality to it, which stands out to me. And, well, it's kind of unfair, isn't it? You only have the one voice you're born with. You don't get to choose your vocal tone, the voice you have, like we can choose an instrument. You can't say, I like this harp, I like that harp, or this guitar, that guitar. Or even more broadly, I want to play bass rather than guitar, right? We don't get to choose. We just have the voice we're born with. And so it's how you handle it that really makes the difference between a fine singer and an okay singer. But it's a special treat when someone comes along who not only handles the voice really well, but has some really individual, unique characteristics that make the voice stand out from the crowd. And somehow I feel like this voice does.
Only know you love her when you let her go. And you let her go. Staring at the bottom of your glass, hoping one day you'll make a dream last. But dreams come slow and they go so fast. You see it when you close your eyes. Maybe one day you'll understand why everything you touch surely dies. But you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. Staring at the ceiling in the dark, same old empty.
And as the piece is progressing and the music is developing, I guess the thing that I still like the most about this all is the voice. The song is nice. Actually, the lyrics as well have a nice quality to them. This observation. You only need the light when it's burning low. You only miss the sun when it starts to snow. You only know you love her when you let her go. You only know you've been high when you're feeling low. You only hate the road when you're missing home. You only know you love her when you let her go. So nice ideas captured in the text as well. The music, it's nice. But I guess I would say about the music what I often feel about a voice. Okay, it's nice, it's all good. There's nothing really that stands out to me as being particularly unique and special. Well, that's a difficult thing to do as a folk musician, because genres and musical traditions have kind of, they limit you, don't they? But it's nice. There's nothing I can complain about. Everything happens where it should, even when he says, and you let her go. Boom. That's when the whole band starts in. It's predictable. It's almost a little bit too predictable, at least so far. But we haven't gotten to the end, so I might have to eat my words. We shall see. Or not. But I am still enjoying his voice and how he's handling it.
You're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. Staring at the ceiling in the dark. Same old empty feeling in your heart. 'Cause love comes slow and it goes so fast. Will you see her when you fall asleep? But never to touch and never to keep. 'Cause you loved her too much and you dive too deep.
That violin coming in
Will
there?
you only need the light when it's burning low? Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. And you let her go. Oh, 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 oh. And you let her go.
I also like the way that they're using the strings, the violins in this song. It adds that most of the music is just there to fill the space, fill the sonic space, and move us along. Chung, chung, chung. Nice harmony, nice. It's simple, it's a pretty basic harmonic shape and all of that. But when they bring in the violins, it gives that little bit of yearning and painfully sweet, kind of the feeling of loss. Violins are really good at doing that, and you might even say it's even a bit cliche to use violins in that manner, but actually, what else to use? Because they are so good at expressing that pain, that yearning, that sense of loss and kind of reflection and longing, desire. They capture that so incredibly well, and I hear that is how the strings are being used in here to give that sweet loneliness.
Feeling low, only hate the road when you're missing home.
Listen to that
Only
violin.
know you love her when you let her go. And you let her go. Oh, oh.
Here he comes.
And you let her go. Oh, oh, oh. Will you let her go? You only need the light when it's burning low.
I said, oh, there, because that little violin figure going up there, it's not unlike a little snippet snatched from the violin part of Pachelbel's Canon. You might recognize da 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 da.
Will you let her go?
Here, it's coming.
Cause you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. Cause you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. And you let her go.
A really nice ending to that piece. I come back to what I said at the beginning. His voice is special. There is something about it that has such a personality and quality about it. And as much as the instruments add a nice depth and color, harmonic shape to the piece, I guess I think that I like him best when he's a cappella or almost a cappella. In fact, I want to go back and listen to the first verse too, because the last verse, where it's just him, I was afraid. Look, I was afraid here at the end. It looked like he was thinking of maybe strumming something on his guitar. I was afraid he was going to break the spell. I was. But he didn't. And it's so beautifully done.
Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low.
Listen to that.
Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go.
And see, it looks like he's getting ready to
let
play.
Her go.
But then he didn't. I was so grateful that he didn't pluck his guitar as it looked like he was thinking of doing. Because it's so perfect just as it is. Now, just before I take off my headphones, I want to go back and hear the opening as well, because I liked that too, a lot. Okay, nice lilt. This is laying out the main melody here. Nice texture. It suits. It's good.
Well, you only need the light when it's burning
and
low.
Everything backs away
only
and lets his voice stand on its own.
To snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go.
I feel like the beginning and the ending of the song are both incredibly special. And okay, the middle is great. It's fine. I have no grand complaints about it, right? It's just the beginning and the ending are so special. They stand out from everything else, don't they? This piece also, in addition to the voice, it has as I was talking about the lyrics, it captures something very common, very fundamental even to life's experience, and that is the fleeting nature of some of the most precious experiences. And while we might first most commonly think of this as talking about romantic love, only know you love her when you let her go and you let her go. And then later, staring at the ceiling in the dark, same old empty feeling in your heart, because love comes slow and it goes so fast. So obviously it's built around that topic, but it's written in such a way that I think we all feel that it is also speaking more broadly. The her could just as easily be your child, right? And you watch your child grow up, you watch her go through school, all the milestones, all the different phases, and then at some point you have to let her go. And you let her go. Because it's the only right thing to do, right? You let her go. And then you feel the incredible emptiness. You feel how much. Let's see, what was it? Well, you see her when you fall asleep, but never to touch and never to keep. That line, the lyrics are really nicely written, and they capture so much of the yearning and sense of loss that so many different experiences in life bring us. And I think it's sweet and special in that way as well. And so overall, it's a really lovely piece of music with some special elements. I think I'm always going to love the first and the last parts where his voice is most prominent and everything else steps in the background. The instruments are nice. I have no complaints, but I like his voice best. So that's my first time hearing Passenger with Let Her Go. And because I'm so attracted to the unique qualities of his voice, I'm curious to hear what else he does. Maybe he'll come back in my journey in the future. We'll see. But until then, I'll see you soon.